This pass is obviously named after the Doornrivier, which course it follows for some distance. The most notable feature of this pass is that the Nieuwoutville waterfall is located close to the southern end of the pass. At 8,8 kilometers, this is a moderately long pass, and there's a total altitude variance of 245 meters, which produces an easy average gradient of 1 in 36, with the steepest parts being just after the summit point at 1 in 9. It's a safe, well-engineered road with gentle curves and nicely banked corners, and presents no obvious dangers in fair weather and is suitable for all vehicles. The pass starts at the bridge crossing of the Doornrivier about 100 meters before the turnoff to the waterfall parking area, which is clearly signposted. It's a given that the lovely waterfall at the southern start of the pass should be visited. It's less than 100 meters from the roadway and only takes a few minutes to access. The waterfall is at its best in late winter and early spring, which is also the best time to visit this area for the annual display of wildflowers, a much anticipated event in this part of the world, attracting tourists both local and international. The first 1.5 kilometers is almost flat, where the road follows a gentle curve to the left, then it suddenly gets steeper, and the summit point of 706 meters above sea level is reached fairly quickly at the 2.2 kilometer mark. The views over the plains and mountains of the Northern Cape are exceptional from here, and one gets a good grasp of how big and empty this part of South Africa really is. The descent is moderately steep for a modern tarred road at 1 in 9, as the road sweeps downhill via several cuttings and a wide easy right-hand curve, which lasts for almost 2.2 kilometers, taking the heading directly into the east. At the 4,4 kilometer mark, the road takes a tighter turn towards the left, still descending steadily at a gradient of around 1 in 11 into the northeast for 1 kilometer, where the next bend of 70 degrees to the left takes the road into a hemmed-in gorge at the 5.4 kilometer point. There are 4 tighter bends as the road meanders through the gorge, which is particularly attractive at dusk and dawn during the winter months. 5 kilometers beyond the northern end of the pass, there's a clearly marked turnoff to the right, where the famous Quercurboom forest can be visited. Although the forest lies on private land, the owner has graciously made it open and free to the general public. The access roads are all gravel here and might not be suitable for cars with limited ground clearance. The village of Nieuwoutville lies on the Bokkerveld Plateau, where the Cape Fynbos meets the Hantam Karoo, Bushmanland and the Knausvlakte. It's a place where the experience of silence, space and stars contribute to a tranquil way of life. At the 7.1 kilometer mark, the road makes its final turn to the right, heading back into the northeast, as the gradient progressively reduces to the point where the road crosses a small stream and the pass ends at the 8,8 kilometer point.